right back! Back! What is it? Grade 8, Lucky 8?
Oh, yes.
Big Cat 8? Or is it Big Cat 7?
Big Cat 7. That was a little
Yeah, but Gabe liked 8.
Yeah, fair enough. Gabe, we'll pay you $100 to take the number 8 for this podcast.
I know he liked 8, so that's why I said Big Cat 8.
Well, there's your shout out, Gabe.
I should have known. Are you asking Big Cat 7?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back. Not Big Cat 7, Big Cat 8. Week 8, Episode 8. Boys are back. We're going to talk a little bit about some basketball just because the people were loving it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people were loving it. Cole was maybe enjoying it.
Yeah, we got to say Dylan and Cole by their names or else they're not going to watch. So, Dylan and Cole, there you go. Yeah,
talk about some basketball. Talk about, the Knicks really just falling back down to earth and, their storybook season's not looking very storybook in the playoffs. Talk about some hockey. We're moving on to the second round. Such a beautiful sight. And once again, we're flipping between, teams being depressed and not depressed. We're back, and the Yankees are horrible as could be.
And the Mets are in a different situation.
The Mets are hanging on.
By threads, but we're there.
But they're hanging on. And that's all we can say. But first, I really want to start off with... we didn't do it last week because there wasn't really much going on. But weekly news, there was some good things happening. I mean, maybe not actual good things, but things to talk about. Like Marcell Ozuna getting arrested. Not something good, but it is something to talk about.
And I was seeing different reports across multiple news outlets, and they're ranging from probation to a year in prison to 20 years in prison. So.
Yeah, it was, for those that don't know, it was domestic assault and battery against his family.
A fucking pipe or something, like a lead pipe.
I don't know, man. Domingo was suspended for the whole entire year, so maybe that gives them a little bit of an idea of probably what it'll be around. But that, that's no scrub getting out of the lineup. That's a guy that...
What is he for the domestic violence still, Domingo?
No, Domingo's back. I'm talking about Ozuna.
Oh, you said
that's not no scrub.
Oh no, you said Domingo for the whole year, so I got...
Yeah, last year or 2 years ago.
Okay.
He was done. But he's back. But yeah, that's big. I mean, not to say, oh, that helps out a team a lot, but you look at the Mets and
I mean, in an already poor division, and it's not even that the bats are even that horrible. It's more that the division is super weak in pitching. Besides the Mets, and it's obviously
Washington's not that bad.
No, they're okay. I mean, obviously Scherzer's good, but Corbin's not really been his best.
Nor is Strasburg.
Yeah,
but anyway, that's a guy that he got an MVP. He was 6th in MVP voting last year.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I love to look back at that super team that was not a super team in Miami. It's almost unbelievable, Yeah, you had Ozuna, you had Giancarlo Stanton, you had D. Gordon. I don't know really how great. Yelich.
Fernandez.
Yeah. You had a lot of pieces on that team, and they just couldn't really do anything with it. It's kind of crazy.
I think if Jose Fernandez
didn't die,
I think they're at a totally different spot. I think that just changed the whole entire way of that season.
Oh, and if you see my phone sneaking out over here on the side, me and Derek are going to be watching the Toronto Montreal Game 7. It's in the middle of Canada, so that's why it's muted. No, I'm kidding. But we're not going to have the volume on, but we will keep you posted with what's going on.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. I'm going to hang her up.
All right, go ahead. Beautiful.
Oh, I did get it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of blinded me a little bit. So. What else happened? Adam Vinatieri retired.
Yeah,
so,
the all-time score leader of the NFL.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I saw something, it was some crazy statistic where it was he made his debut in 98 or something, and a quarter of the league wasn't even born yet or something like that.
Yeah, I also saw something if he never hit an extra point, he'd still have the most points in the NFL, something like that. Most points scored in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know, that's what longevity gets you.
Most points scored. That's also another thing with Gretzky. If he doesn't score a single goal, he still has the most points in the NHL. And then I think Barry Bonds, they said after a certain part of his season, if he walked every at bat, it would be like, well, I forget what the
Or something about like
was.
striking out.
Or if you struck out like every at bat, he'd still have either what, like the RBI lead or the even the batting average lead, something crazy like that. I don't even remember.
Something super duper wild. Yeah, so good job for Adam Vinatieri. Probably made a lot of money.
Yeah,
for being a kicker.
And it's a cool. Listen, it's a cool job. It's also one of the toughest jobs in sports. Honestly, a lot of pressure on the kicker.
But that's your only job.
You say it's your only job, but you miss that kick, and everyone's eyes are on you. Versus there's a couple drives in that game where maybe your team could have scored a touchdown instead. You can't put of course it's a team sport. Can't put the blame on one person. Kicker, super pressured job.
Kicker, it's easier though. Just, I don't know. I come from that mindset of it's like, come on, Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, my bet lost. Which sucks.
Yes.
So we are now,
2 for 3.
2 for 3.
Which means I will stop betting on the bets.
So then we will be 3 for 4 next week.
Yeah.
That was, Tyler's fault along with Spencer Knight, the rookie goalie for Florida. Looking like prime Marty Brodeur is actually remarkable. It was one of those where you kind of laugh because you're like, how the fuck is this even possible? Yeah. I don't know for those who are familiar with goals saved above expected. So it's goals that should go in but are saved. He had 3 of them in one fucking game. And and the highest the highest was Connor Hellebuck, who had 6 in 4 games. He had 3 in one game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of puts it into perspective how good Spencer Knight was that night. So we'll bounce back this week. We'll bounce back.
Yeah.
I was looking good on my bet, but then we kind of got mixed up with the days and the times and working this and that. So I'm gonna have to make a parlay on the fly real quick. But, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say Kluber got hurt, but we'll just talk about that with the Yankees.
I figure we won't go into baseball immediately. Let's do the basketball because it seems to be one of the most eventful news. To some at this moment.
Maybe they're making more headlines because of what's going on after the games rather than during.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. We're getting gassed out in here. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. Kind of. Your throat a little itchy, honestly?
Not yet, but I smell it.
Yeah, my throat's a little itchy. But yeah, this week in basketball, we've just watched 4 people get, banned from sporting events for life because, they're throwing things and doing this and that, which is honestly insane.
I can never imagine throwing something at a player.
I can imagine throwing something on a field. I can't imagine throwing it at a player.
At a player, specifically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When we went to the Devils playoff game, I was like, fuck yeah, everybody's throwing the towel. I threw the bracelet.
The bracelet, yeah.
Towel
was not getting thrown. Definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
But I threw my bracelet all the way from the 100s.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good hurl.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a good
But when we were at the game and everybody was throwing the towels onto the ice, that's all. I'm all for throwing stuff on the field, but throwing stuff at a person is a totally different story.
Yeah.
You look at it. Who was the first one to get it? Oh, Russell Westbrook got popcorn thrown on him. All right, you know what? Good for the fan. Fuck Russell. He's such a baby. He's a baby. So that's...
Can't really get hurt by popcorn either.
Yeah. Good.
Unless he somehow inhaled the piece as it came down. But,
goodbye that fan. Yeah, fucking free popcorn, dude.
Exactly.
How often, in baseball, you always see guys reaching over and grabbing some popcorn or a nacho or something like that.
Yeah, press fielder. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he was getting it for free, and I guess he had a problem with it.
I feel like also, I don't know, to go off topic for a second, but if I was a fielder that knocked over some guy's beer, trying to catch a foul ball, or maybe knocked over some guy's food or something, I feel like I would like to try to somehow buy the food and beer for the person, especially because of how expensive it is.
I would maybe just bring him out of baseball or give him your batting gloves or something like that. I feel like that's a lot cooler than $14 beer.
Absolutely, yeah.
If it meant, somebody throwing me a baseball, I'd be like, sure.
Fair enough.
I think it would be cool. That or, they'll probably go out of their way to do something. I feel like most guys feel bad. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you had that in Philly. And then, the Knicks game was ridiculous with the one guy spitting at Trae Young. That was...
Yeah, I heard that briefly. I hate Trae Young. I do it too, but at the same time, you can't spit at somebody.
Spitting at somebody is the scummiest, trashiest. And I'm all for trash and scum, but that's a whole different level. You deserve to be fucking knocked out.
Didn't you say that it doesn't matter who or what or when? If someone spit at you, then...
Yeah. If somebody spits in my face, that's different. Full on intentional, that's different. Yeah, we were talking about you get the scenario.
Yeah.
So that's all. I'm all for that man getting arrested. That's reasonable. That's so fucked. And then in Utah, I guess some fans got banned because they were saying stuff towards John Morant's parents. Supposedly they were racially motivated. So if that's the case, then obviously as well, I hope, something's done with that. Basketball fans fucking suck, dude.
They do.
Where do you see this really happening?
This is what happens
in any other sport.
When you don't let them come to the games for so long.
That or they just sit on Twitter all day. They think they can do whatever the fuck they want. Just comment not a sport under everything. They're probably all the kids that are
dude, if you're
LeBron Goat or Le Mickey Mouse. Good.
If you're commenting not a sport to any sport besides basketball, you're obviously very insecure about the sports that you are a fan of. Because, if anything is getting called not a sport nowadays, it is basketball.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Listen, you like basketball, I'm not gonna hate you for it. Just, I don't think that your opinion is correct.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion. That one's probably wrong. And then just last night, Kyrie was getting heckled all game. And the first game he got heckled, he looked like a man that was rattled. And then last night he looked like a man that was just fucking keep on hurling them at me. I'll hit another three in your fucking face.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw at the end of the game, he went and stomped and dragged his foot on the logo.
Boston logo. I saw that. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that prompted the kid to throw the water
I
bottle
don't
at him
think it was
not.
that obvious until it was on Twitter. I don't think you looked and you were oh, he fucking...
Well, he definitely did it intentionally.
No, I know. I'm not saying it wasn't intentional. I'm just saying I don't think it was obvious in the moment.
Yeah, very, very scummy move to stomp on the logo.
What did Boston even really do to him, to be honest?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. He just didn't do anything there. I don't really understand that argument of somebody being it's just a logo, it gets stepped on all the time, but it's totally different when somebody's fucking...
Purposely stepping on it, 100%.
Purposely stomping on it.
It's one thing where you're playing a game and you have to, it's not like you can run around the freaking logo, but when there's moments to, I don't want to say to avoid the logo, but if you're going to go out of your way to step on a logo, then yeah, you obviously meant disrespect behind it.
That's just a totally different fucking generation, dude. None of these kids have respect and honor to begin with nowadays, I feel like that's where it all, stems from. Kids being respectful and this and that.
It's
and,
a horrible shit.
Those that don't think that, that's disrespectful in the slightest bit is it kind of shows why. I feel then again, it's also I feel it's basketball fans. I feel if you go anywhere in football, the Ravens and the Titans were stepping on each other's logos and this and that. And everybody was getting mad. Nobody was complaining at all. Everybody was all right, reasonable. You were literally stomping on a team's logo, just for no reason. But then in basketball, people, most people weren't defending him. But basketball is the sport that I feel some people were. But yeah, that kid got charged with assault with a deadly weapon
and battery
for throwing a water bottle. So thank God David didn't take me to court because he really had a case, I guess.
Oh my God, yeah.
And that was a frozen water bottle, basically. Half frozen.
It was on its way.
And it was a tomahawk, so it had a little bit more.
Could have paralyzed
But then again, this kid threw the water bottle down. So that definitely had more velocity than me just hurling.
All I'm saying is,
water bottle
unless you caught him on like the eyebrow with the cap or on the nose or something, you're not doing damage with a Dasani water bottle.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
I like how they specified what water it was.
Did they?
They're like, it was a Dasani water bottle. You know what? I honestly respect. You know, those water bottles are pretty brutal. Like if I'm gonna get hit with a water bottle, I've got to say like Deer Park or like
just
Poland
give me some.
Springs
some super cheap plastic one.
Yeah. Like Dasani's probably one of the last water bottles I'm asking to get hit by.
Yeah.
I don't know. Leave a comment below. Tell us what kind of water bottle you'd like to get hit by, if you were, and which one you'd like to not be hit by. Who knows? Not that it makes a difference.
Thick.
Voss, forget it. Voss is glass. That's death.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. But what was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Kyrie.
Oh, he's just a maniac.
Oh yeah, he's out of his mind. Oh God, I had a good point. We were talking about the water bottle getting thrown.
Oh, you said it was racist.
But it's yes, yes. Kyrie said that it just has like underlying racist roots to it. And
I mean, of course, if it was racist, that is disgusting. It's horrible. Like it's not something you do. But at the same time, like, I don't know, like 75% of the league is black. You have a very good chance if you're throwing a water bottle at someone that it is a black person. And, like if this was a black person that might have thrown the water bottle, then obviously it wouldn't have been racist and whatever. But at the same time, if it was racist, horrible. But I don't think you could say this is racism. Yeah. This doesn't seem like a blatant hate crime to throw a water bottle.
Yeah, I'm not really going to, speak on behalf of this kid. I just think he was throwing a fucking water bottle because he was throwing a water bottle.
He was an idiot. He was a 21-year-old at a playoff game.
Just a douchey fucker but I've time and time again I've seen my fair share of people throwing stuff onto a fucking field. I watched a Yankee playoff game, brink of elimination, Craig Kimbrell's coming out of the pen. Fucking tall boy. A full-blown fucking tall boy comes out of the bleachers at him. And I think a tall boy hitting you in the back of the fucking head, it hurts a lot more than a water bottle.
Yeah.
Like, that does some damage. So, that really, I've seen so many times where, stuff gets thrown at people where I think it's more of just a lack of respect and just thinking you can do whatever the fuck you want because you bought tickets.
I mean, like, I don't. Yeah, and again, like, I mean, of course we're in a sensitive time where like things can be interpreted how they can be depending on how you feel, and like you can never prove someone's true motivation unless it's like pretty blatant, So I mean, like things getting thrown at athletes is not a news story.
I feel like it's more of just a character type thing, and it's like it's just a bad rep for everybody, I feel like. I really can't imagine also a racist going to a basketball game.
Yeah, I mean, especially, it's probably one of the most pro...
Predominantly, African American.
It's definitely one of the most pro-black sports in the world. So, like...
It's definitely number one.
Yeah, so...
I don't even know.
That and probably...
two,
I'd say WNBA. But, yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely doesn't... I don't know if you can really say that it was racial, but once again, we can't speak on the behalf of... I think his name was Cole Buckley.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, Cole Buckley.
Yeah, I mean, we're not a political pod in the slightest bit. I just... I've seen stuff get thrown at a lot of people, and I just feel like, stop fucking throwing shit.
I had a fucking Slurpee thrown at me at Taco Bell, so you tell me.
That's true. And you were in your domain.
I was in my domain. Taco Bell's my home court, and I had a fucking Slurpee thrown at me. So you tell me, man. Yeah. I had Slurpee thrown at me by like 4 white chicks in high school, and what was I? What were we?
Freshmen.
We were freshmen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how about that?
Yeah. You got a case?
Assault with I was assaulted with a deadly weapon, apparently. I'd rather get hit by a water bottle than a Slurpee.
Probably.
And he didn't even get hit.
He didn't?
No.
No, I know he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And I actually got hit square in the face with a Slurpee.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll, I guess we'll take a move on to,
we could just talk about
some real basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Some actual talking basketball.
Let's get to the sports.
Yeah, just go over, each series and where everybody's at right now. Utah and Memphis, it's... Memphis, I think, is just a year or two away from, having guys develop. I just think that they'll be there in a few years.
Is this the first playoffs with John Morant?
They made it like to the bubble thing or whatever it was last year. I can't remember
Okay,
what it was going on. But he's a baller.
Speaking of bubble, we'll bring that back up once it gets to Miami. Talking about bubbles.
Yeah, it was crazy though. I was, like just looking on because what I say, Utah in 5. Memphis has put up a good fight, but they just can't stop a nosebleed. But like Utah, I think that it's just dangerous for them because they're just a team that's so dependent on a 3-ball.
Yeah.
I feel like teams that are dependent on 3-balls, that's where, your luck runs out. Like, look at the Rockets that one year where they shot like 0 for 27 in Game 7.
Yeah.
From 3. Oh, God, I'm dying. But, so Utah, I don't know how far they'll get. I think they'll probably lose to the Clippers next round if it gets to that point. But, move on to a bigger series in the Suns and Lakers.
Yeah, I know. I was actually watching that Game 4 yesterday.
Yeah, I was watching that too. It was a good seeing my boy CP3 play a full game.
He turned up too.
Yeah, he did. He looked good. It sucks that Anthony Davis is hurt, but I think
Andre Drummond's not doing bad. He's not the solution.
He just eats.
He's not the solution, but yeah.
Andre Drummond, Anthony Davis, they're almost there.
You tell me.
Yeah, but
AD.
I just hope CP3 just stays healthy, just because he's always getting hurt. Whether going back to the Rocket series when they had the Warriors on the brink of elimination, and what did he do? I think it was his hammy. He was out Game 6 and 7, and they lost. So if he plays, you never know. So
he still got it. He definitely still got it.
He's my point guard.
He's great.
He's my point guard. It was funny because I was like, after they lost games 2 and 3, I was like, it's over. Like this sucker's over. Oh, 2-1. Oh, Josh Anderson, you fucking fucker. I was like, it's over, and then AD gets hurt, and I'm like, Phoenix is winning this. AD's not playing tonight, or tomorrow it is.
I'm just like, I just don't trust the NBA in letting the Lakers lose the series.
That is true, especially round 1 to Phoenix. Like
LeBron James, who's 14-0 in round 1.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah, never lost a round 1 series.
Yeah, it's crazy. Also, Montrezl Harrell, dude won 6th Man of the Year, and the first time he played was in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
I don't know what's up with him. I guess just Frank Vogel doesn't like him very much. Yeah, but I literally wrote fun while it lasted because I thought we were going to podcast on Sunday, and then now we got a tied series, and we're going back to Phoenix. So let's go Suns. Let's go CP3.
Mm-hmm.
Where? I guess Portland and the Nuggets. That's a boring fucking series.
No, we're going back to Phoenix. I thought they were in Phoenix.
No, they were in LA.
I thought Phoenix was a higher seed.
They are.
So why were they in LA?
Games 1 and 2.
Oh, you're right. Yep, my bad.
Yeah, Portland and Denver, whatever. I don't know. They're both teams that I just don't see doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, they're at 2-2. I didn't expect it to be,
I mean, I really thought Portland was going to do a lot better considering Jamal Murray's not playing. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's Dame versus the world.
The world, yep. Always has been. Dame is... you always say, Dame would probably make a chip anywhere with another piece, you know what I mean? But, of course, you have to get through either the Nets or the Lakers, but whatever, besides the point. It's just so interesting because Dame has always been, besides, CJ McCollum, I would say he's a star, but he's not, a superstar.
Not going to get you anywhere,
he's just always been a guy who's rode kind of solo and kind of just had that ability to put teams on his back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, honestly, this is probably their best team that they've had, but I think that also speaks volumes to, their teams prior.
Uh-huh.
Norman Powell changes a lot. He had, 29 last game, so that helps out. And then, what is this? Oh, yeah, Nikola Jokic just, but if Murray plays, I think they probably would have swept him by now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But Nikola Jokic is still just, carrying this team big time. Dude's averaging 31 and 11. The next highest is 15 points by Michael Porter.
Oh, man.
And then the next highest rebounds is 5. So he's doubling everybody, which is wild. Clips, Mavs. Clippers lose games 1 and 2 at home. It looks like the series is fucking over. Then they win the next 2.
On the road.
Yeah, kind of wild. Who would have thought? They were down 19 in game 3, and it's like, all right, this series is done.
Yeah.
And now it's like every single game has been a blowout by one team or the other, or except I think the first one.
I don't know. I think the West is not as like. I mean, everyone kind of had an idea of like who would be going where in the West, but I think it's kind of really just been a toss-up this whole time. The West is a pretty.
Yeah, they're battling a little.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
are
good
battling.
sign.
It's enjoyable. At least the series. You know, if I'm gonna watch basketball, I want a good series anyway.
Exactly. It's
So,
not sweep.
speaking of sweeps,
Yeah, Philly and Washington. That's gonna happen.
yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Unless Russell Westbrook has like a 70-point triple-double, then I don't know. I don't know who else is gonna help them out.
yeah. Honestly, though, I wanted to go back. I initially had my pick as the Clippers, and then I changed it to Phoenix because I wanted to do well for the podcast. Now I got to change it back.
To the Clips? To the West?
Yeah, just because. I picked Phoenix because, A, I was brain dead, and B, I just kind of wanted to show some love to CP3. But they're not fucking going to the finals. Who am I kidding? Yeah, so I'm going back to the Clippers, just because. Unless if Luka Doncic scores like 40 points again and again and again. He almost reminds me of Jason Tatum. It's like, if he doesn't score 40 points, they're not winning.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty reliant on Luka Doncic. So
Very much. Yeah, and then, big JoJo Embiid is cracked out of his mind.
At Fortnite, my guy.
Yeah. Like, dude shot 14 for 18, 36 points last game. They don't double him. He was like laughing about it. He's like, if you want double me, they can't even stop me if I'm double.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Davis Bertans. I don't remember where he's from. I think he's some Scandinavian fuck. He's actually alright. He's solid. Then he, I think it was either game 3 or game 2. He had 24 minutes and 6 fouls.
That's it?
Nothing else.
Oh, so he ran around.
He ran around and wreaked havoc. Everybody was saying Black Air Force One numbers.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Oh my god, dude! That's who is the guy who put up the 0 stat line?
Tony Snell.
Oh yeah, Tony Snell. Like
I mean, at least he's got the 6 fouls.
when I said Evan put up Tony Snell numbers in Warzone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There we go. NJ versus Boston, baby.
And by NJ he means Brooklyn, but yes,
No.
New Jersey in the hearts of most.
I mean the New Jersey Nets. Up 3-1. I literally wrote here, unless if Tatum puts up 53 more times, they are not winning. Like I said, that game that they lost, that game 3 that the Nets lost, Kyrie was butt.
He's
23 fucking points off the bench. Like, that is ridiculous.
These notes are hysterical. Just Kyrie's shot but Kyrie is an idiot. Really, really extensive, detailed notes over here.
Because I don't want to, write out the whole entire script. I know,
but that's funny. That's funny.
That's just unbelievable. You have 23 points off your bench. Like, they need more, man. They need more. And they still lost by 6. Like, I know, regardless, they should have swept Boston. Like, that's pathetic that they lost 1. But
Kyrie is idiot.
Kyrie is an idiot, dude.
Kyrie not.
Where'd he go, man? What happened to him?
Kyrie not make smart.
Kyrie's not make smart. Bring me back Kyrie, Cleveland Kyrie. Thank you, Kyrie.
Oh my god, the beard on that guy. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Huge gray beard.
Oh, Joe Thornton.
Is that really Joe Thornton? Oh my god.
Yeah, so...
He's that gray now?
He's like 38.
Oh my lord, that is crazy.
He's a million years old. In other news, speaking of teams that did sweep, the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. They play the Nets next.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But at the same time, Jimmy Butler is the biggest bubble fraud in the entire world.
What do you mean? He made the finals last year.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a bubble man.
Nah.
He's the bubble man.
What also didn't help that Loudon really didn't play well to begin with.
He's a bubble blown baby. And he will be beaten senseless by every member patron of the Bucks.
Bar. Yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous. I think Milwaukee... Oh, God. If it's going to be a year, it's going to be... They're looking good, dude. Like, and the fact that they
I just
swept
don't think
Miami.
that they will ever have it to win a
I don't know.
championship.
This year looks tough. Dude, they won 34, 29, and 17. Like, that's not even close.
Yeah.
That's not even close. I don't know. They have more. They have more this year. More, years with each other. They got Drew Holiday. Oh, God.
Oh, I forgot they have Drew.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous for the Nets. My New Jersey Nets. I'm nervous for them. I'm nervous. I think it's going to be a good series. I really do. I think
that's going to probably be the series of the year, honestly. That, unless like the finals is like some crazy matchup, but yeah.
Unless the finals is Nets Clippers, maybe, or LA.
Nets
LA teams.
Nets LA would be fun. I'd love to see healthy Anthony Davis and LeBron James without LeBron being a bitch the whole time versus like that Nets team. I think it would be cool. I think it's going to be a good series.
Nothing against AD, but if he wants to get healthy by the time that they lose, I'm not going to complain either.
Yeah.
I want to see my man CP3, damn it. And last but not least, the New York basketball Knicks.
I mean, listen, I've said before, I guess I'm technically a Knicks fan. I root for the Knicks and the Nets both. If I could send the Nets back to Jersey, I would never say the word Knicks again.
Yeah.
Julius Randle just chucking up bricks is unbelievable. They found the secret. Offense runs through Julius Randle.
Can't believe it took this long.
I know, right? And the biggest thing is they're just not playing defense, really. Like, they're not playing great defense, and that's what got them there. Either Trae Young is so good, or they just are not playing defense. And what gets really annoying is, like, Trae Young's either shooting a 30-foot three or he's shooting a runner.
And then everybody else is shooting threes, and he just takes it out. Like, that's what happens.
It's a good offense, just like Tom Thibodeau. I mean, I feel like the type of guy he is should be able to create a defense that can,
I mean, it's not like they're, the last game was the only one where it was a shooting clinic. If you're giving up 100 points, like that's nothing. That's nothing in basketball nowadays. I feel
but to them that's something. Like for the Knicks, that's a big deal. Like
100 points is not much. But Julius Randle was just beaten and battered. He's got a case, honestly, for fucking.
Missing.
Being a fake and a fraud.
He's on the milk carton right now, man. Like, missing Julius Randle.
But also probably verbal assault, man. Those overrated chants were so loud. They were echoing. I felt like they were every 5 minutes. It was wild. I would not want to have been him.
Yeah.
Not want to have been him.
Trae Young needs to cut his hair, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, dude, just buzz it. Like,
yeah, for real. Like, I mean, I'm not saying go bald, but, like, you can buzz it. He looks like a couragely.
Mixed one.
Courage the Cowardly Dog villain.
Yeah.
Couragely Cowardly Dogly.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yes, Julius Randle shot in the Game 1, 26%. Game 2, which they won, 31%. Game 3, shot 2 for 15, 13%.
Dude, he did nothing.
Second worst in franchise history, only behind John Starks in Game 7.
He did like nothing in that game too.
Maybe because he fucking wears like a beach necklace.
Like a puka shell?
They were shells.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a little different. Maybe it has something to do with culture.
Besides a chain and like rosary beads or whatever, the only necklace I'll ever let somebody wear is a deer tooth necklace like Turk Wendell on the Mets. That was some cool stuff.
I swear he was wearing like the tiny little shells. Now it may not have been a beach necklace, but we're enough. Jersey kids. That's a beach necklace to us.
That's enough for me. If you wear like fucking punch outs from a bunch of Coke cans you found on the beach, that's a beach necklace.
True.
That's some Jersey stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, last week I came out of a cannon and I said Atlanta in 5 and I got some hate.
I said Knicks in 7 because I want to see the Knicks win, but Atlanta in 5.
I don't think anybody thought Atlanta in 5, and it's looking like Atlanta in 5.
5 or 6. Like honestly, realistically, I don't see the Knicks winning the series at all. Of course, I mean you're down 3-1, but
hey, Montreal came back from 3-1.
This is true.
Well, then again, they're also going against whatever. What are you saying?
Oh, you're gonna watch the Knicks. Well, if you'd like to say hello
Lock
to our
the
fans, you
gate?
can.
Hello, fans out there in television land.
Yeah.
Lock the gate?
Yes, please.
All right,
All right.
thank you very much.
I love you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I love you too,
Hey,
Dave.
I love you too, Mr. Fleming.
All right.
Yeah.
The Vikings sort away.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You mush face.
You're clogging up the.
All
You're
right.
clogging up the airways.
That was
Sorry.
a paid sponsorship. Go to Fleming's Bar in Pearl River, New York.
Yes. Now we're open till 4 in the morning.
Now we're open till 4 in the morning. Well, they are, not me.
Yeah. You can say we. I gotta crack my back.
Oh! Holy shit! What an eventful turn of events. This is like Dave Portnoy's fucking pizza interview where the crackhead comes out with the no arms.
I just saw he got arrested for
Dave
murdering
Portnoy?
somebody. No, the crackhead.
With no arms?
Yeah. He got arrested for
How do you
stabbing
fucking
somebody.
kill someone with no arms?
He stabbed somebody. I gotta crack him back. Oh, cracking the chair.
Alright, here's what came off. We'll put it back.
Yeah.
Well, this is honestly, with that might be... basketball could be paused for a second. How do you kill someone with no arm? How do you stab somebody?
I don't know. I can look it up though.
Could you imagine you're sleeping and someone comes up to you and has a knife with their fucking toes and he's stabbing you?
Yeah. Keep on talking, damn it.
Alright, Toronto almost scored a goal, but wow, I could not even imagine. Like, imagine you said like he strangled someone, like he just wrapped his toes around your neck and fucking murdered you. The only thing I can see is maybe he didn't trim his toenails for a long time and just...
A homeless man with no arms has been charged with stabbing a tourist in Florida. And it was
You're positive it was him?
positive. 100%. So you just look, I almost got stabbed to death by a homeless...
Yeah, but that was in Florida.
It's him, I promise.
Isn't that in New York City, that review?
I don't know. Dude, right here.
Oh, no. Oh, it is him.
Yeah. So...
He killed the person?
Stabbed him.
Oh, God.
Alright. We did enough basketball. We'll see we'll talk about a little bit more basketball next week. But NHL playoffs, round 1's done. I nailed most of them. I think I went, what am I sitting on? 6 for 8. I mean, if Toronto wins tonight, then I'm 6 for 8.
What was the other one you lost?
I lost.
I
knew Winnipeg was going to fucking win,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, it's not possible. Like, Connor McDavid scored 104 points. Like, they dominated Winnipeg all year. I like Winnipeg more as a team by a mile. I was like, they're a deep team. And I was like, but he scored 104 points. It's got to stop. It's got to stop sometime.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to win. He's got to win
And
once.
I mean, like, first of all, McDavid, the best in the world. But, like, it's Draisaitl, too. Like, it's just, it's
Well, that's it. They have
mind-blowing.
nobody else. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
it.
so. Yeah.
But just to get swept, it was infuriating just because I knew it. I knew they were
Do
going
you think either of those two leave?
No.
You think
They should, but they
They-
won't. I wish they did.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't.
Oh, you saw Seth Jones is now...
Yeah, but he's 2022. Actually, I don't want them to leave.
Everyone's saying Seth Jones to Toronto.
Oh, yeah, with all the cap space they have?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like fucking...
That's what I was
dude,
saying.
they're all fucking idiots, man. It's funny, like, Shez is telling me, like, every single person is rumored to go to the Rangers. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, well,
yeah,
big
always.
market team. Like, every single person on Twitter is going to be like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What do you think, realistically, where do you think Seth Jones goes? The Devils? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Of course. That and everybody else in the world, probably.
And
Maybe
then
get
the
Connor
Devils.
McDavid for like Brett Cini and another 5th. But yeah, I got that one, and then my Stanley Cup Finals pick, not to win it, but to get there, in the Pittsburgh Penguins. I was, bamboozled by a fucking double agent in Tristan Jarry. Either that man had some fucking money on the series line, or he is the worst hockey player in existence. Not even close.
Honestly, you probably could have put up similar numbers to Tristan Jarry in that.
Why not? Shed's fucking beer league guy could have put up better numbers than Tristan Jarry. He lost them game 1. They won game 2. They won game 3. Nobody's beaten. No, it didn't matter who's in net. Pittsburgh scored 3 own fucking goals in game 4. Game 5, lost. Game 6, lost. Just all because of him. He gave up 3.
Was it like 3 goals on 5 shots or something like that?
Oh, well, 3 goals, like, it was like bang, 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 like, in a row.
Ugh.
It was just, like, horrible in Game 6, and then I was like, all right, it's over. Well, Game 5, they lost because he passed it straight to Josh Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. I've never seen a worse goal in my life. If they have a competent goalie, maybe the Islanders lose 4 games to 1, maybe.
Okay, I know you took Toronto, but would you like, as we are live,
Montreal to win.
would you like to say that Montreal is going to win? Or would you like to have another period?
This is the first period over.
Yes, just ended. I'm going to, what time is it now?
Man.
It's 20 minutes, so I'm just going to, for battery purposes, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, well, the Islanders, you're a faking fraud. Doesn't matter. You're gonna lose. You'll get swept. Maybe you'll win 1 game this series. Doesn't really faze me. Just kind of annoying that you just got bailed out by a shit goaltender. So everybody in your got outshot like 2-1 half of the games. Like, so annoying. So annoying, dude. Unbelievable. Yeah. The Florida series, what I expected also. Hats off to Florida for, making it interesting and making it physical. I didn't think that they had a shot. They took it to 6, which is better than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I mean, the first 4 games of the series was cool.
First 2 were
really good, yeah.
Yeah, they were fun. Because they were just all fighting and all over and this and that and all that good shit. And then, good time. I think I'll just save it for later. Vegas almost fucking blew a 3-1 lead. Somehow.
Yeah.
Vegas was another, Minnesota was a lot better than, actually, they're definitely not a lot better.
Yeah, my throat's getting itchy too. I might go grab a water. Do you want me to grab you one?
I'm alright. I feel better now.
Alright, I'm going to go grab one. I'll be real quick.
I'll talk to the people.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm taking intermission too. Me in Toronto and Montreal. I'll be right back though.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
I guess I'll move the mic up to my face. All right, everybody, and now we're talking about Shatskar, Kilmakar. But yeah, Vegas somehow won Game 7. I have no clue. Blows my mind. They outshot Minnesota like 2-1 half the games. And honestly, kind of mirrors, the Islanders. Just a good defensive team. Somehow scored timely goals, and it wasn't even like Marc-Andre Fleury was bad. He was awesome. Just probably more offensive talent. Colorado, St. Louis, don't really got to talk about that much. That was a boring series. Everybody knew Colorado was going to fucking pound St. Louis. Like, not a big surprise. St. Louis barely even squeaked into the playoffs. Colorado, high-flying team. Wasn't really a surprise, to say the least. What was a surprise, though, was Carolina and Nashville. I didn't think that in the slightest bit.
You say St. Louis shouldn't have been in?
Yeah. That sucker went, what was it? 4 straight overtimes, which was absolutely remarkable.
That's a cool series. Your dad thought I was you when I was in there.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, 4 overtimes. I mean, I thought Nashville was going to lose in 5, and they put up a great fight. That's honestly always a good team. Always a good playoff team, I feel like. They always put up a fight.
I mean, like, when you're in that situation, like playing a team like Carolina, I think it's like you got to tip your hat as Carolina fans, and you got to be proud of your team as Nashville fans for, playing in this series like they did.
Yeah, sorry, Mike Lisa. Mike was down at Game 6, and I messaged him. I'm like, dude, that is so awesome. Like, I'm so happy you're down there. I hope they win so bad. They lost 10, 15 seconds later in overtime. After I sent that, I was like, that is my fault. I'm sorry. And people say jinxes aren't real. Like, that was all my fault. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Like, it was a shit goal, deflected from up top. Just sucked. Boston and Washington. Boston looks dangerous, man. They're rolling.
To me, they just always seem like such a top-heavy team. But
Taylor helped them out a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
Taylor definitely.
That was such a big pickup for them. They beat Washington. Playoff Washington doesn't count. Like, regular season Washington, all right. Playoff Washington, all right. 1 year they won, and honestly, it gives me the same vibes as the Cubs and the Eagles winning. It's like, how did you win? You're not supposed to win.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to be here. Who let you here? They snuck by that one year. God,
And the
God
Nationals
wasn't
too.
looking that whole entire fucking year. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, the Cubs it was like 2016, but the Eagles and the Caps won.
And the
The
Nationals.
senior year.
Oh, senior year. Yes. Yeah. God took a nap.
God
on
was
us.
not looking. I mean, and they're going to beat up the Islanders. Like, that doesn't count. Wait, we'll see if, they play Tampa or whoever. I think they're going to play. It's going to be Tampa or Carolina, I believe.
That's going to be a good series.
So, we'll see once they play a real team.
Tampa won the first game, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, 2-1.
Yes. And then, Montreal and Toronto, Game 7.
Currently happening.
I don't know how this is at 7 either. I was telling people in the bar that, because they're all Montreal fans, I was like, oh, Montreal's got a shot, I really didn't think that they did that much. But I think Toronto's just cursed also.
Honestly, fuck Toronto.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck them. I'm rooting for the Montreal Canadiens. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But here we are. Honestly, hopefully, I hope they lose so bad just because I hope they start selling off people.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool if once we get Austin Matthews and John Tavares.
No, God, no.
No
I do
Tavares.
not want John Tavares.
No Tavares.
Fuck that.
We wanted him originally.
Yeah, thank God we didn't.
Yeah, true that. But yeah, no. I mean,
We weren't ready.
Mitch Marner. Come on.
I'd rather... We'll just take Austin Matthews.
Of course, anyone would take
For
Austin
free.
Matthews. Yes.
For free.
Like,
I don't know.
Like, Toronto keeps his contract.
You can have Brett Seney also. 3-way deal. Brett Seney, Matt Tennyson, 1-for-1, and then we get McDavid and Austin Matthews. It's going to work. We'll see. All right, round 2. I got some yield predictions over here.
Honestly, I was going to say, I don't think the Islanders take a game.
Yeah.
I don't even think they take a game.
I said 5 games just because sweeps are hard. So, but I'm not going to be surprised if it's a sweep. I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to say sweep, but every team somehow finds a way. I mean, the Devils found a way to win a game against
Tampa.
That
was a different series though. That was a well fought series. The box score may not have said it, but they also had Keith Kincaid in net for 2 games.
He was balling though. Yeah.
Not in the playoffs. He fucking looked brain dead. He looked like Tristan Jarry,
right.
for God's sakes.
Yes, that is true. That I remember. I was in Cooperstown for a couple of those games.
And then it didn't help that Nikita Kucherov ended up winning the series in Game 5 after he murdered Sami Vatanen. Yeah. Which I'll never get over. Never in my life will I get over that. The fact that he murdered him, right? Didn't get suspended, didn't get a penalty, didn't get thrown out of the game, didn't get nothing, and Sami Vatanen just was dead for the rest of the series. Mind-blowing. Just goes to show
and Sami was a huge piece of that team, too.
Just goes to show how... Best defenseman.
Yeah,
just goes to show how fucking bad the NHL is with that shit. Remarkable. They don't really give a fuck about small market teams. They'll just turn an eye. But actually, you know what? I've been ripping on the Islanders the whole entire time. I'm going to come to their defense. They were getting they were catching some scrutiny because everybody was like, they were chanting, "We want Boston" in Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were about to knock off Pittsburgh. And everybody's like, "Oh, you sure you want that?" It's like, what the fuck you wanted to chant? Like, no.
We want, I don't even know. Like, yeah,
what?
I mean, like...
We're going to lose? Like, what are you... I remember people were complaining about the Yankees doing that when they played Boston in 2019 when Boston was cheating. The Yankees lost, what was it, 3-1 or whatever it was, because of the ALDS. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, wow, you guys are so fucking stupid in New York. It's like, what do you want them to chant, dude? Like, what do you want them to chant?
I'm a big believer in not chanting "We want anybody." I think it's so stupid. The only time it's funny is like...
We want the Cups good, but that's it.
The only time I think it's funny is like, we want Bama in any sport.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, it's funny, going back to the Yankees again, I went, 2017, I went to the wild card game where Didi hit the 3-run home run against the Twins. At the end of that game, when the Yankees, it was obviously they were going to win, they were chanting, "We want Cleveland." And that was the year that Cleveland was in first. Cleveland went on that, like, crazy 18-game winning streak that was, like, a record or whatever it was.
It was 20-something, and we were at one of the games, which was pretty cool.
And then they were chanting, "We want Cleveland." I was like, I don't know if you guys want Cleveland. And they wanted Cleveland. Like, but, don't chant "we want," but at the same time, don't get on somebody's case for chanting "we want." Blah, blah,
Now,
blah.
if it comes down to like where a series didn't happen yet, like the series isn't close to like being finished, or like so like saying we want Boston, it was obvious Boston was taking the series, and saying like yes, you want to go to the next round, and you want Boston. Now, if it was like Game 7 and it was Boston or the Capitals saying we want Boston, then maybe you could say be careful what you wish for, because like there's a difference between saying like we want a team because we want to be in the next round, and we want a team because that's the team we want to play in the next round.
Well,
That's the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they meant it like that.
That
I
was
think
like
they
me,
were
like,
just
all
excited
I
that they
remember
were going
is,
to be
like,
winning.
when the Mets were in the World Series, the one thing I was thinking is I really fucking hope Toronto beats Kansas City, because Kansas City had the best fastball hitting team in the entire MLB, and I was just like, well, that is the Mets. So you had 3 guys with fast fastballs.
Fastball.
They're fast.
Throw fast?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but besides the point, I don't like the we wants whatever. I don't like talking shit until everything is said and done.
Yes.
I
am all for not talking shit.
Yeah, because you're
I'm for screaming like
'Cause
crazy, but not like a...
talking shit. Like if you win, then it's like whatever, and if you lose, you look like a moron.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
you win, like who gives a fuck?
Exactly. No, that's my point.
Like you're just giving them bulletin board material. Like who cares? I mean, that's not going to give them bulletin board material saying we want blah blah blah.
Yeah.
People on Twitter are going to freak out about it. Moving on. You're welcome, Islanders fans. I've been ripping on you all day, and now I was nice to you, but you still fucking suck. All right, Tampa and Carolina. Actually, wait. I want to see what's the score of that game right now.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it. Damn it.
No, I got it first.
No, you don't.
Watch the Islanders be winning. I'm all loud.
Bruins up 1.
Oh, surprise! They're probably. Can you see the shots? It's probably fucking like 10-2.
Hold on, let me see.
Anyway, Tampa Bay and Carolina. I think Tampa wins in 6.
Shots are 5-2. They're only like 10 minutes in, but
All right.
10-9 hits, 5 faceoffs, and the Islanders with 1 penalty.
All right.
Who
scored?
Not a power play goal, but Charlie Coyle did.
Oh wow, Charlie Coyle. He's still alive. Good for him.
Dude,
Yeah.
I just saw fucking McKinnon has like 8 playoff goals.
Yeah, he doesn't do much.
That's for the
This year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first few years. I mean, he played whatever.
I was looking. Look here. Let me show you. Like, I
Whatever,
was
man.
looking at-
I don't care. I'm not talking about Colorado yet. We'll leave him be. Yeah, I think this one's going to be a good series. I just don't think Carolina has the experience yet.
Are these points or goals?
That's a goal.
No, but
That's a
like
goal.
the number
Goal.
next to yeah. Wow.
I think Carolina's good. I think that they're building something special down there, which kind of sucks. I hope people start signing other places because they're in the Devils division. I think they need another year, though. I think they need to get more experience, better developed. They've got a lot of young talent down there. I think, and just more importantly, Tampa has a better goalie and they have more experience. It's simple as that. Goalie and experience, that's all that matters in the playoffs.
Vosser.
They got goal scorers, and I think it's going to be a good series, but I think Tampa's going to win. All right, and speaking of better series, Game 1 doesn't count. Throw it out the window. It's fine. Vegas in 7. That's all right. Blowouts in Game 1 happen. It happens. They got to just get back.
Their offense is pretty impeccable. Their Vegas. No, I was talking about Colorado's offense. Vegas's defense looked horrible, but like I said, blowouts happen. Or like you said, blowouts happen.
And Game 7 just played 2 days ago, and they're just throwing you into the fucking, throwing you back into the fire like stupid.
You play a 7-game series. You get no time to enjoy the win, and regroup and go on to the next thing.
It was a good series
and
in
Colorado
the regular
had
season.
The most rest in between series.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah.
They had a week. So they were obviously going to come out high flying. I think the board knew that. I think that's why he started Robin Leonard. I think, I'm not nervous. They're going to bounce back. They just need to establish physical presence. If they don't, then they're going to lose. It's simple as that. But if they, if they're grinding and they hit, they finish their checks, they, win board battles, this and that, they're going to win. They're a finesse team. Colorado's a finesse team. They were the only team that had less hits than the Devils per 60 minutes this year.
Yeah.
So, and the Devils had 16. So Colorado has, 15? It was like 15.9 to 16.1.
Whatever.
It was super small. But the Devils obviously are the finesse team, of course. Colorado's not. That's what I meant by it.
Say less.
I think whoever wins this game, this series, will win the
I
cup.
completely agree with you. Those two teams in the West are fucking scary. The two of them are scary. Big scary teams.
They're just built totally different too, which is crazy. Colorado's just so offensive, so finesse.
They're a true West Coast team, Colorado. Like, if you really think about it, you know.
Honestly, but
like, I think you can if you made the argument, take the Vegas out of the Golden Knights name, you probably would think that they're an East Coast team.
Yeah.
And then Colorado's just the definition of a West Coast team by a mile. You know, open ice, offense, passing. You know, all that jazz. But you know what? I couldn't get over, and it really just shows you the difference between a good and a bad team in the NHL. And I don't want to say the Devils are bad, but watching Vegas's power plays.
Oh, Colorado.
No, both of them. I'm talking about Vegas against Minnesota.
They score 2 goals.
But just watching their passing. And how crisp and they're throwing hard passes. They get to the guy's catching them, doesn't fumble the puck. They know where they're moving with the puck next. Versus the Devils, it looks like recess, man.
They just take too long. You want to watch a good power play? Watch Colorado or watch the Rangers. Those are good power plays. They move the puck quick. They just know where it's going. They know where the puck's going before they even have it on their stick. And that's the most important thing. You got to get people out of the way. The Devils just fucking sit there and think see, it's just gonna part.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And then I wrote here, Winnipeg, I think Toronto wins Game 7, unfortunately. I said I think Winnipeg wins this one. I don't know, it's just so tough. I feel like it's such a toss-up. I think Winnipeg wins. But like I said, whoever wins this is getting blown the fuck out. That was the quote. Whoever wins is getting blown the fuck out. So it doesn't matter who wins in Canada, because they fucking suck, and they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I don't really want to explain much more. They play boring hockey. They don't,
Fair enough.
Really
Yep.
care.
So there are our out. Wow. Maybe I'm on disability pod this week. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
There are our series recaps and predictions and currents and stuff for both basketball and hockey. And we'll move on to everyone's favorite, which is no one's favorite, but my favorite, baseball. Love talking about baseball. Let's just start with the Yankees, though.
All right, I'm gonna roll through it fast. I'm not gonna keep the people waiting.
And I'm not gonna take a long time with the Mets either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The Yankees have scored. Well, now it's 2 less runs in 20 times this season. So I think that moves them from 4th to 3rd least in the league, or 4th most. I'm sorry, or 3rd most. I think they're behind Seattle, Texas, and the Orioles. Well, I think now they moved past the Orioles. So that's cool. They're just, their pitching just masked their problems for a little bit. And
yeah.
they suck. Something's got to change. It's simple as that. They've hit the most double plays in MLB. I think 52 counting. And the average is 37.
Really?
Yeah. 9 double plays with bases loaded. Next most is 4. They got swept by the Tigers. It's simple as that. That just shows how bad they are.
Once again, it's just, it's just a part of the season. It happens.
No,
you go down bad, you'll come back.
I promise you, I'm reacting very accordingly.
This is the demise of the Yankees.
I mean, if they don't change something, they're not making the playoffs.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's simple as that.
It's something will happen. They
that's
will.
what you think, but
They
we've
will
been
always
waiting
find a
on
way.
stuff happening for a million years. I don't know. They don't have a leader. They don't really have much going on. They don't have much chemistry. They don't know how to have fun. Their fucking manager sucks balls. Oh, sorry.
Very nice.
I hate Aaron Boone, dude. It's one thing being a player coach,
Cocksucker.
but it's fucking cocksucker, man. It's one thing being a player coach, and there's another thing just not calling people out for things. There's only so many times you could just say, yeah, this isn't where we want to be right now. We got to be better. Got to be better. It's like, oh, I hate that response. It's like, obviously nothing's changing in the clubhouse. I always say locker room. I know it's clubhouse, but they got swept by the Tigers. It's as simple as that, man. Other funny things. I'm not really going to harp on it very too much. Very too much. Damn it, I was doing good. You jinxed me, you fucker.
It's a disease, man.
Yeah.
It's a disease.
Some cool stats. What are they? 2 for 8 in their last 6, I think.
2 for 4 in the last 6.
Sorry, 2 for 6 in the last 8. I'm trying to change it up on the fly. I was doing a lot of math today. Come on. Jarry is batting 3rd worst against fastballs in the MLB since 2020, and I don't really care. They just try and throw whatever out there to make Jarry look bad, but not really show how bad he's been over the last few years. He's fucking horrible. Dude has not seen an above 200 batting average over more than 5 plate appearances in probably a million years. Something cool. Gio walked on 3 balls. That was cool. It
happens occasionally. It does, actually.
Yeah, he snuck one by, which was pretty cool. He's a sly dog. He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Kluber's hurt. Aaron Hicks, I said last week he was dead. Giancarlo basically is dead. Dude just goes up there and doesn't know what he's doing.
When did Gene come back?
Yesterday or 2 days ago. Voit got hurt again.
Really?
Luis Severino actually may start pitching soon, so that's cool. Zach Britton's actually.
Severino pitched.
Zach Britton is also coming back, so that's also cooler. Hopefully they can just keep it to 1-0 games.
I have the Britman and Chad Green on my baseball team.
Yeah. What else happened? What else was cool? Mike Ford got drilled in the stomach. How often do you see that in baseball? Not much.
I've seen drilled in the elbow guard over the middle of the plate this season.
That you have, but what's cooler?
Yeah. We love a fat guy getting hit in the stomach, man.
And he ain't even that fat. Shout out to Mike Ford, friend of the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
yeah,
friend of the pod. Yeah. That's the first time I can say that. Yeah. Probably doesn't know about the pod. Definitely doesn't. Not a chance.
Unless Evan, if you would like to say something to Mike Ford next time you see him. Greatly appreciated. Mike, I didn't mean to call you.
Well, they're not down in Tampa.
You used to be a little chubby, but you're better now.
I think he's just fat on TV.
Yeah. No, he definitely was. He definitely lost weight.
Yeah, but he definitely is. Maybe he's got to gain the weight back. That may be the thing.
Yeah.
He sucks. I'm sorry. I love you, Mike.
Wow.
He's batting under 150, damn it.
Okay, so I have the Mets. That's what happens, man. All right. Well, throwing it over.
No, wait, not yet.
Not yet. Throwing it back.
A week before, a few days ago, there were guys at the Yankee game that were flying a Trump one flag, and then they brought it to the Mets.
And then they brought it to the Mets.
So there you go. There's your transition.
And then they were like, oh, good to see Brandon Nimmo back. And sorry, that's a thing. Can't be openly conservative in anything if you're famous. You have to be openly liberal or nothing.
Wait, what happened?
What do you mean?
Who's talking? Who did something about liberal?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying, you can't be openly conservative. That's why people, freak out.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Nimmo's an openly conservative athlete.
Oh. Well, still, don't fucking bring your stupid-ass flag to whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't even like when people bring, a flag from another country to a sporting event. It's why?
Unless it's for Nico or for,
All right, fine. Those fucking Swiss people are cool because they have
the bells.
Fat cowbell.
The big cowbells.
I don't understand why, people would just bring, a flag to a game. I don't understand. I don't.
Shit, Canadian scored.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Somebody really has to get that across to me. I don't understand the relation between
Brandon Gallagher, assisted by Eric Stahl,
going to a sporting event and bringing a flag. Somebody needs to explain that to me, and I'd appreciate it.
There you go. Brandon Gallagher, assisted by Eric Stahl.
All right. Go on to your
Okay, so
Mets.
basically, come on, man.
Sorry.
The Mets are in better spots now than they were previously. They were down tremendous with injuries, but since we've talked, I was right. DeGrom came back the night of the podcast, or the next day, or something like that, when we were talking. So we got the ground back. Just sent We just sent 3 AAA guys back down to AAA. And we have Pete Alonso coming back off injury. We have Seth Lugo finally activated. And we have one other person. I can't think of who it was. Shit. That's going to bother me, but whatever. It is what it is. We have, we still have a team that can't really hit, but we have had some tremendous fielding and some tremendous pitching. But we did score 13 runs against the Braves 2 nights ago, I think it was at this point.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 13-2 won the game.
Jared James McCann, 4 for 5.
I know. What a fucking guy. He was the worst. He had the worst average on the team. He went 4 for 5.
Yeah, now he's playing first though. Maybe that's a change. Maybe
it's helping him out. Yeah, and I mean it should happen.
You never know. Never know.
It should happen because Nito has just been so on fire at catcher that you can't be putting the can in at catcher. Yeah. Doesn't matter. And you could say for defensive reasons, but Nito is honestly like he's been throwing guys out, and like that's not like he was the defensive catcher, but now he's like really hitting and now he's playing good defense. So
you got to roll with the hot hand, man, especially absolutely. In baseball. Like I don't think there's another that or hockey goaltending. The hockey tendy. Those are the 2 things. You got to roll with the hot hand.
Yeah, politics need to be thrown aside when it comes to...
Yeah, leave your flags at home. Sorry, actually, I wanted to mention...
No, I didn't mean politics like that. I meant baseball politics. Like, you don't start someone because they're a starter,
Oh, yeah, with the analytics box?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yankees do that all the time, actually. They're so, analytic-driven that they don't believe in guys getting hot and cold. Yeah. So, somebody will go 3 for 3, and then the next day they'll be benched. Yeah. Just day off. Sorry, but real quick, speaking of guys that really need to change of scenery, not team-wise, but just around the diamond, and that's Gleyber, dude. He fucking sucks. Defensively, so bad. He's so bad. I'm so happy they got rid of Didi for him. Fucking idiots, dude. Unbelievable. Don't get me wrong, I love Gleyber, but he makes he's on a stretch now. He had 2 errors in the same. He had 2 errors in the same inning, and then he freaked the fuck out. He was raging in the dugout, which good. I'm happy. I love to see that, dude. I love to see emotion. Ah, fuck! Did they score?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Big save.
Nice save, Kyrie. Yeah. He was freaking out in the dugout, slamming and punching his glove and all this and that. It was, if you want to look at it, it's an interesting video.
No, it's fine. I agree. If you're gonna, that's something to be.
They should just switch him to second, though. That's what I think. Move. If you want to put DJ can play anywhere.
What is his woe? Is he a horrible thrower or is he?
Both. He can't do shit.
Oh, he can't field either.
He can't field. He cannot throw. Yeah, he had a throwing error today. It was pretty cool. They got to just move him to second. It's not working. Shortstop doesn't work. He's not good defensively.
Maybe, hear me out, New York combines Francisco Lindor and Gleyber Torres to create the ultimate shortstop.
Well, Gleyber can't hit right now, okay. So you're not really doing much. I mean, he's batting 250, so better than Green Hair Boy, but...
Yeah. He had a home run in the 13-2 game.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. He had 2 hits that game. He's been on the stretch of getting hits in useless situations.
Better than nothing.
2 outs... Gets a single.
Better than nothing.
You know what I mean?
I'd rather that than a fucking 1-2-3 inning. Yankees do that a lot too.
But,
all right, back to your Mets. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I forgot to. That's big news. Somebody fucking freaking out and fighting in the dugout with themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So the Mets are just for a team that is so down bad, really hanging on. Awesome. Love to see it. Really hanging on, winning games. They're winning the games they need to win. That's what it boils down to. They have a good bullpen. I'm knocking on wood for that. The starters are looking good. I'm knocking on wood for that. And they're batting clutch late game against other people's bullpens, and I'm also knocking on wood again. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm very superstitious, but yeah, little stitious. So that is just how the Mets have been. Injured, but resilient. Injured but resilient, and they're winning games. And now we have players coming back. So it's looking good. Oh, so Kevin Pillar is the 3rd person. He's back. Yeah.
Jackpot.
What do you mean jackpot? He was batting so well for the Mets.
We'll see.
He also got fucking pegged in the face with a fastball. You root for a guy to come back after that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Charity root, I guess.
All right. We got a big jerk in the pod.
No, Kevin Pillar is just like all right. I mean, I said that he sucks. I can't really go back.
Listen, when you're on your fourth center fielder, it means the world.
Can't go back. I said that he sucks once. Can't go back.
So it means the world.
I'll
take it.
It's pride and honor.
But yeah, hanging on. Got DeGrom tonight. Pete Alonso's back in the lineup, and we play 9:40 in Arizona.
There you go.
There you go.
Diamondbacks suck.
Hopefully.
Like I said last week.
Sorry, Barstool has a bet out. It's plus 250 for
I saw.
For Jacob DeGrom to throw like 8 strikeouts.
It's under 2.5.
Oh, under 2.5 runs, and then they still lose. Yeah.
It's not a bad bet. Oh,
did he score again?
Goal.
Oh, it was the first one. Yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about it last week. Julio Jones, possibly going. What'd you say?
Me?
Do you remember where you said he was going?
Oh, I just threw some bullshit out there. Like it wasn't.
I think it was Green Bay.
You said Green Bay.
No, you said Green Bay. Because
said
I said Tennessee. I'm positive.
No, you said Green Bay, and then I said Aaron Rodgers is not going to be on Green Bay, and you said, "Oh, that's right."
Well, I said it would have been cool. I didn't say. I said.
I don't see him going to Green Bay.
I said Tennessee. I remember for a fact. And then it actually came out that Tennessee is probably putting in the most work to get him. The Ravens are looking in. Seattle was looking into it. I saw San Fran was looking into it. Everybody's probably looking into it.
That's a monstrous large receiving core in Seattle if he goes there.
Yeah, they don't need him. That would make no sense. That would make no sense. Like, they need another fucking wide receiver. Maybe fix your defense.
Yeah.
I mean, DK can't catch for shit, so that would probably help.
I saw something today that someone said that Stephon Gilmore's dad was DK Metcalf. I was like, that's a little hysterical, but whatever.
Jalen Ramsey I can get behind. Stephon Gilmore, I think he did well against, actually, or all right. I know he had a long touchdown. But yeah, that was just a weekly rumor. I've seen Titans, I've seen Ravens, I saw a little bit of Patriots, I saw a little bit of San Fran, and I saw Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I saw a little bit of Oakland, but that would make sense. I don't know why he would want to go to Oakland if he cares about winning.
Yeah,
they're gonna fucking win jack shit.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he'd fit in Oakland, though.
Yeah, he's crazy.
What's his name? Kadarius Toney?
Yes, exactly. Speaking of other, large men, Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah.
Giant legend.
He is a giant legend. Absolutely. Tell me he's not.
He shouldn't be.
He's probably, besides Tiki Barber, he's probably the best running back in franchise history.
That's...
Whatever, man. Say what you must. I aspired to have to watch Brandon Jacobs and be Brandon Jacobs. I love that shit. That was great. You're just a giant hater. You'd never understand. But
Ahmad Bradshaw was better than fucking Brandon Jacobs.
That was a good tandem.
Yeah, Bradshaw was better. So
I loved Brandon Jacobs. He was an absolute bulldozer. When he came back to the Giants, he wasn't as good.
Where'd he go? He went to
Indianapolis.
He did go to Indy too. I know Ahmad Bradshaw went to Indy.
Maybe Ahmad Bradshaw went to Indy. He went to Oakland or something like that.
I know Ahmad Bradshaw went to Indy. I'm positive.
Justin Tucker, positive, went to Oakland. I don't know about Brandon Jacobs.
Come on, man. San Fran, I think. That's where I'm gonna go.
That's definitely where he went. Yeah, no.
Did I win? Why did I win? Come on.
Play majority with. He went to Auburn.
Just
I'm trying. Come on.
God,
come on.
No, up.
Where?
On the right side. Down. Yes, I was right.
Fran,
I'm a genius!
And then back on the Giants for 1 year.
Genius!
Yeah.
I can't believe he was around for that long. Good for him.
Yeah, he ran for a while. 8 years.
He was the definition of chugging.
2-time Super Bowl champion.
How much do you weigh? Wait, go down. It's right there on the profile. 270.
Where do you see that? Oh.
That's believable.
269. Come on, man.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Another week where...
He is defensive end sized. You didn't even explain what he said. He said he wants to come back as a defensive end.
Oh, yeah, because he was like, if Tim Tebow can do it, I can do it. Yeah, right.
You're also 38 years old and bald, but whatever.
He's been bald forever.
Yeah, I know. But still.
Whatever. I mean, I'm not going to hate, but...
Leonard Fournette's bald.
Playing tight end is a lot easier than playing defensive end.
Yeah, I completely
Leonard
agree.
was bald since college.
Yeah. Playoff Lenny.
True. Playoff Len. Another week where you think, oh, what? No Devils news? Yes, Devils news.
Hell yeah.
Huge week, actually. Fucking massive week.
Nico versus...
Massive week alert.
Wait, I still got it. Hold on.
What?
Say less, please.
Well, guys, draft lotteries this week on Wednesday. Huge night. Absolutely massive. I'm not gonna be like I'm hoping and praying for a number one pick. I don't want number one picks. As long as you don't give me 6 and 5, I'll be happy.
No way I got rid
Just
of
give
this.
me 1 through 4. 1 through 4. I'm fine. I love rooting for draft lotteries. That's the only thing I get to root for really nowadays. Kind of upsetting, but it's fun. It's fun to watch. I just want 4 because anything lower than 4, I don't know if Luke Hughes is going to be there. So we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I think like 3. I think 3 is the ideal spot to have for the. That's a good spot to root for.
I think 4 is fine with me. 4 is fine with me. They have the third. They have the tie for the third best odds. So just give me 4. Just give me 4.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Oh yeah, baby. We got
big weekend alert or big week alert.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
you're blowing it.
Here we go.
I got the hiccups. Yeah.
Yes, welcome.
Let's go, Debs. Let's go, lottery balls. What do you say? Break for us.
Also,
again?
we had Nico versus Sharon Govich this weekend.
Oh yeah, I think they won 6-0.
Yes,
Wasn't
and
very
Nico
close.
had an assist.
Yeah, I kind of wish he had a little bit more.
Yes, I agree.
He should probably be dominating in these games, but I'm not going to hold him to anything. Yeah. Are you ready to talk about some Elite Four?
Let's go, Elite Four. Tell me about your top 4 favorite stadium foods.
Oh yeah. All right. You want to go or you want?
Okay. Well, we both have the same number 1. I know that for a fact.
I don't know if I can. That's not 1 for me.
That's your 4?
Yeah. No, 3. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair. Then you can't. Oh. All right. Well, we'll just when you get to 3, I'll just say it's my number 1.
All right.
Fine. But starting out with your top 4 stadium foods, my number 4 ever has to be. I will give it to.
You didn't even write it down.
I think I want to give it. I think I want to give it to the ice cream at the Yankees game. Definitely great. Really good.
Did you guys pay for that?
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine for free though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because the kid didn't want his.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And then we got the chicken wings. That was a good day. We were just throwing them all left and right and this and that. And no, what happened was you guys found an extra on the side, and then you gave it to me, and then I traded him that with the chicken wings. It was a good deal. I'm positive.
Yeah.
Because I gave it to him, and I was like, yo, I don't want this. You want this? And he's like, yeah, you want a chicken wing? I was like, fuck yeah. And then that's how we basically met Aaron Judge, and now we're best friends.
Yeah.
All of us. Even the kid that was saying, Judge, you want a chicken wing?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that ice cream, pretty freaking good. It was like soft serve ice cream with like toppings and like there was a cookie or a brownie in it.
I think there was a cookie in yours.
Yeah, I got the cookie one. I thought I got the brownie one. But
You
still,
may have got a brownie. Brownie's probably better.
Yeah, it's good stuff though. That is some good ice cream.
Yeah.
All right, and you give me your number 4.
Yeah, I mean, I love sausages and peppers wherever you go. They're probably the same quality. I remember I got one at Citi Field, really good. I remember I got one at the Devils game, was solid. I'm not going to say great. I remember I got one at Giant training camp, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these can really go, but we got a sausages and peppers down at a AAA or AA game, I believe it was.
Yep, AA Syracuse.
No,
They're Triple A. Oh man, I'm a bad Mets fan.
I think it was AAA.
Yeah.
But I remember the Trinos were saying AA. I think it was AAA. Dude, there were some faces on there that should have no business being in AA.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say AAA. It was a AAA. We went down to Charlotte. We were down in Charlotte for the month. And we went to a AAA White Sox game.
Yes, it was the Charlotte Knights versus the Syracuse Mets.
Yeah, and we were watching them. Yeah, like he said,
we
were
wanted to
playing
go
the
because
Mets.
we thought Tim Tebow was going to play.
Yeah, and he was hurt.
He was hurt, unfortunately. Which is honestly crazy, because if Tim Tebow was still in the Mets, he probably would have got called up to the big leagues by now.
Maybe.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
Definitely just to sell jerseys. That would make sense. But anyway, I got a sausage and peppers there, which is, it just felt like they cared a lot about it. It wasn't like rushed. I
Well,
saw
that's
it.
the thing about like a AAA stadium. Like it's very more like personable.
Yeah, like it was like grilled. It was. I think they had it
Because
boiling
the
a little
maximum
bit.
amount of people that could have fit in that stadium was what, like 5,000 if they were lucky.
Yeah, it was a
like
good
small.
time. It was a good stadium.
It was a good stadium.
And it was a good sausage and peppers. And it was
Yep.
cheap. That's huge also. That really factors into a lot of it.
Oh yeah. So my number 3, I am going to go sausage and peppers as well, but I'm giving it a tie between Citi Fields and MetLife Stadiums because they both have pretty solid sausage and peppers. I'm not going to lie. Oh my God! You know what the number 1 should be?
Yeah.
I'm changing my number 1.
Alright.
Oh my God!
You're
It
lying.
wasn't even at a sports game. And that should really give away the answer.
I don't know. You gotta give me some
Oh
time.
man!
That's
Don't
okay.
say it.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
say it.
no,
But
no.
yeah, okay. So yeah, it's a tie between the MetLife Stadium and Citi Field, but I'll give slight edge to Citi Field because it's baseball season. Their sausage and peppers, really good.
All right, coming in at number 3, Tyler's number 2, Mega Nachos, thanks to the
Yes.
Prudential Center.
Horrendously horrible deal for them and the best deal in the world for
Yes,
us.
another one where, I mean, there's only so much you can do with nachos. Not that they're not good. They're solid nachos.
Oh, they're
like,
great,
they get the
yeah.
job done. But, just great deal.
And you get a choice between chicken or beef, too. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a chicken guy.
Yeah. Did we get chicken? I always
I
thought we
think
got
so.
beef.
I don't know. I don't know. Beef gets too soggy. Makes everything soggy.
Fair enough.
Chicken's just healthier. I like chicken. Chicken!
But yeah, awesome.
Mega Nachos, good deal. Tastes good.
Do like $9. It's either $9 or $11,
Yeah.
something like that. And it's this huge thing of nachos, and like I'm telling you, like I definitely couldn't eat the whole thing myself. Like it is freaking huge.
Yep.
It is huge. All right, so you bust out your number
I'll
2.
go to. All right.
Yeah.
Cookie sandwich. Not cookie sandwich. Cookie sandwich at Prudential Center again.
Yeah.
This isn't no ice cream sandwich by any ordinary means. This is a cookie, icing cookie. I haven't gotten it in a million years just because.
Didn't I drop mine on the floor and I ate it still?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
They're awesome. There was a point where I was
sprinkles
going.
on them too, right?
Yeah, they have sprinkles on them. There was a point where every single Devils game I was going to, I was getting one.
A little pricey.
I think they're like $5-6.
Yeah, but for 2 cookies and icing, is that really whatever? It
It's
doesn't matter.
solid.
It's good though.
Great, tastes great. Probably not good for the arteries. My body doesn't break down, all that stuff as well as it did when I was like really like.
Oh, that's a good one.
I was like super duper skinny when I was eating these all the time, so I can't really do it much anymore. Maybe a celebratory time. I kind of forgot about them. So if you ever find yourself craving some things, don't get Rita's. Just get a cookie sandwich.
Yeah. Fair enough. I've honestly that ice cream frozen yogurt machine at Montclair State's.
Really?
No, that's not my number 1. It's an honorable mention though.
All right, respect.
$5. It's good.
I still want nothing.
$5. That's good. So my number 1 is I'm going with the surf and turf sandwiches that we had at the Bruce Springsteen concert.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've had them one time ever, and they were phenomenal, and I've never had them again. And that was free.
Yeah.
That came with the box.
Yeah.
Not our box. Shout out, Dave. Ooh, there you go, Dave. I hope you listen this deep into the podcast, but we're shouting you out again.
You're probably listening to this at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
Well, if you're listening to the whole way through while you're on the truck, thank you for that surf and turf experience.
Yeah, great time.
Good
Never
time.
get it again. So I'm at 1 now?
Yeah.
All right. Another thing, free beverage actually. The Bronx water. I remember the first time I had it. People always say, "Don't drink from a water fountain. Don't drink from a water fountain." You think I'm gonna pay like $5 to get a water? Absolutely not. So I'm sitting there screaming. This was the wild card game. The first time I had it. So I'm screaming my lungs out. My throat's killing me. I went to the water fountain I was like, oh God, this is going to suck so much. Best water I've ever had in my entire life, and I kid you not. I've had it multiple times after that.
It's probably because of the situation.
No, I've had it multiple times after that, so I wasn't just on like a high. Awesome. Dude, it was awesome.
I gotta say Prudential Center.
Cold,
man.
it's, no, not, oh my God. It's cold. The stream is awesome. Dude,
I
I'm
had
telling
it. It
you.
wasn't amazing.
Oh, get out of here. I wasn't ripping on your fucking shits.
I'm not.
Get out
I
of my
wasn't meant
face.
to rip on it.
Get out. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Bronx water. Don't ever pay for a water. Ever. Actually, they have really good milkshakes at the Bronx, too.
Oh, I love milkshakes.
Yeah,
You know what?
That's also what I did to save my throat the one time.
I am going to.
Milkshake and water.
I've declared I am going to Shake Shack when I go to the next Mets game.
Declare bankruptcy.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm definitely
I'm hungry.
Shake Shack. Me too. I'm fucking hungry right now. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
Maybe get some food after this. Maybe not. We'll see.
Where do you want to go? I'll go somewhere. I just had pizza, so I'm not going to do pizza again.
I don't know what's out and about. I don't know what's really going to be open at this time.
You want to get wings?
From where, Davies?
Yeah. Wings and a beer?
Yeah, why not? I'll take a shazzy boy.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you rather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I would.
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. I was trying to boil it down to a few things, but like, and I don't mean this to like take a big fat poop on your sports parade, but I don't know the last time you really saw like your team win a championship, so I can't say would you trade a championship for another. Please.
2003.
You're 3 years old.
I remember the party.
I would say, would you? I mean, we can hypothetically, we'll say, for you, which team for you would you rather see a championship? Meaning, you have to choose.
I watched the Devils win.
You have to choose a team to win a championship, but in turn, you choosing that team wins a championship means your other team will lose. So
Devils and Cowboys.
You would take the Cowboys losing the Super Bowl
Yes.
for Devils
Yep.
World Cup.
Yep.
World Cup.
And
Stanley Cup.
it just comes down to the fact that I really have nobody to celebrate it with.
Mhm.
That's where I stand with it. I know the I love the Cowboys to death, but they've caused me so much pain. And not that I love them to death, so I really do. They still probably anger me more than anybody else.
That was a good
But
case.
unless if I'm down there, unless if I'm down in Dallas, which, if that's the case, different scenario. But if I'm not, and I'm just, sitting back watching with the Trianos, it's not the same. It's not the same. Because I know I would be probably at a bar, I would be at a Yankees game, and I would most definitely be at a fucking Devils game watching that. So, it just really comes down to experience for me. That's all it is. It's experience.
I agree.
And not that, I'm never going to complain about watching the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
I would
watching
say
it through
that
the TV is
I
different.
would trade, like for experience reasons, that second Giants Super Bowl, the second Eli Manning Super Bowl, I think I would trade for anything at this point. I would say that the Mets World Series is definitely top of my list. There's not a question. I will take the Giants losing the Super Bowl. I will even trade the Giants' previous Super Bowl for a Mets World Series, and that's not a question. But at number 2, I would like to see a double Stanley Cup over a Giants Super Bowl. I've seen one Giants Super Bowl, and I've seen 2 already. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't want to sound like a fucking
2-0 Montreal.
Let's go, baby. I don't want to sound like a snobby, like, asshole, but, I did greatly value that first Giants Super Bowl, and you can call me a fake fan all you want. That second one, it was cool, but I really, really definitely would rather have seen the Mets win a World Series or the Devils win the Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, I wasn't a Devils fan yet, but that's one thing I can give Derek credit for is getting me into hockey and then getting me into the Devils. I mean, I didn't really have a choice to pick a team, but I'm glad it's the Devils. I mean, fucking
yeah, right.
Who doesn't want to like the Devils, right? So,
just all awesome seasons year after year.
Tremendous.
Did you have another one on your plate? Did you want to throw one up real quick?
No, I really think that was the best one. But if you want to create one, I wouldn't.
I don't know. You could just look up "Would you rather." Here, you do that real quick.
Oh yeah.
Look her up. I was. God, I'm fucking dying. Give me this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're at the point where we're kind of just finagling our way through, trying to, give her some last seconds.
Went straight to Reddit. Always the move.
Good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at this point where, hockey bets, I really have nothing left to say. I have...
This is a funny one. Not a funny one, kind of a tough question, though. Would you rather live the rest of your life with a gambling or a drug addiction?
Gambling?
Yes, but then you live for a long time in very tremendous debt. Or
Who says that I'm down?
True. I guess so.
Who says I'm down?
Would you rather lose your hand or never have access to the internet again?
See you later, left hand.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately. I gotta say I'm there. That's a stupid question.
I don't need two hands anymore.
Would you rather get stabbed in the balls or in the eye?
My nuts? I don't want my eye fucking getting ripped out. You can,
True.
like, sew my balls back together if you want. Hopefully I've had kids by then. I'm not going to be blind. Fuck that. Not going to happen. Not happening. In the slightest bit. What else you got?
Would you rather marry rich or have a very successful career that you love a lot and be single for your whole life?
Wait, would you rather...
Marry rich and...
Am I depressed?
But never be in love with the person. Or be alone for your life but have a career that you love greatly. So either you're not...
That's tough.
You're not
I
happy
would rather
either
marry...
way.
I would rather
You marry rich? I'd have to say I'd rather be single and live
I don't want to be alone. Fuck that.
would you rather pee or poop upside down?
Pee?
I guess so. Yeah, I feel like a poop deserves.
Wait, but I've seen, like... Wasn't it in Game of Thrones where Theon was peeing into his mouth?
I have no clue.
I think he was.
He didn't have a wiener.
It's gotta come out somewhere, though. That's why! I think that's why! Because he didn't have the wiener anymore.
Was it like dripping down his
I
body
think.
or something? Oh, man.
I think, dude. Somebody's gotta fact check me on that.
Would you rather lose all of your toes or just the thumb on your right hand?
Well, I need my toes to walk. So I guess the thumb. Whatever. I don't even need a right anymore.
Okay.
I can just type. You never know. What else do I need to do?
Would you rather remember everything you've ever forgotten or know the exact place of everything you've ever lost? Remember everything you forget or...
Forget.
Yeah.
That's not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
You
Not
know
even
what,
about
what
what-
it boils down to is like I want to know why Ches was a simp.
I just want to be able to remember memories.
No, what
Like,
do we
it's
call
as
him?
simple as that.
Do we call him a simp or Ches was down bad? Is that
No,
what we
simp.
said? We
It
called
was
him a simp?
simp. Yeah,
Oh
it was
my god. Oh yeah, Ches is a simp. That was my name on Call of Duty. Oh my god. Would you rather live in a lighthouse or a cabin in the forest? Lighthouse by a mile.
Lighthouse, that'd be cool, because then I'm
Love
also, like,
lighthouse.
by people.
The lighthouse is so cool. I used to go to Maine every year. Lighthouses are sick. So cool. Yeah, that's a stupid one.
Ooh, zombie apocalypse.
Eh. Oh, I mean, I
Too
don't know.
much talking.
In every zombie apocalypse, which one would you rather be in? Left 4 Dead, Dead Island, Dying Light, Call of Duty Zombies, Resident Evil, or Plants vs.
Oh,
Zombies?
well, me, I'm picking COD.
I'm Plants vs. Zombies, easily.
You never know. How long can the plants hold them off? Dude, I can run trains, man. I know how to do it. And I can buy perks.
Unless you're beating the Alcatraz Easter egg, you're never making it out.
That's what you think. There's got to be a point in this.
I'm only taking Call of Duty Zombies if the original fucking song is playing while I'm running around.
But,
The guitar from Kino. Perfect. Would you rather read every word that you read out loud or sing everything you say? So every time you talk, you sing, or every time you read, you have to read it out loud.
Read out loud.
Really?
Why would I want to sing? I can't even have a conversation anymore.
Yeah, true.
Nobody's going to want to talk to me.
But then eventually, maybe you get good enough and you become famous.
Yeah, I want to be famous.
Would you rather turn into an animal when you die or just oblivion? Like you're not dead or alive no more, you just cease to exist.
Completely.
I definitely would want to turn
Am
into
I
an
going to be...
animal.
It depends. Am I going to remember anything?
No, it's just oblivion. There's nothing when you
That's
die.
scary. I don't want to talk about this. Get away from me.
Definitely would rather turn into an animal. Alright, Phil Collins.
No, that's zombies.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
All right.
We'll wrap her up.
Yeah, wrap her up. In terms
Oh,
of...
actually, cool question. Would you rather be able to talk to dead people while you're alive or be able to talk to alive people while you're dead?
Alive.
Like,
Talk to alive people and be dead.
And be dead.
Yeah, because then it's just scary if I see a bunch of dead people.
Well, not even that. Like, I would use that to talk to my family after I pass away. Good guy pod.
Depressing pod. Bets of the week. I don't know. We're like really lacking internet right now, so I really can't pull up any lines all too much. I had going in. I had Boston money line. I had Rays money line, and I had Canadians plus 1.5. They're all looking fire right now.
All right, so we're gonna look at
You wait.
You wait, sir.
So right now, I don't know, man. I want to do something that's just in the next week. I want to do something that's just in the... No, I don't want to do anything NHL.
What do you want to look at?
No, neither. I don't want NHL. I'm just gonna say, go to football for me. Go to football. Futures.
Oh, you want to do futures and stuff?
Yeah. Well, first is this is gonna be a parlay. My parlays are always 3 teams. It's as simple as that. Baltimore to win the division. We're gonna have Indianapolis win the division. And I'm really the last one I'm kind of sitting on.
Okay, so we have
futures.
Yep.
Just give me futures.
These are player futures.
No. Oh God, he's fucking bumping.
Yeah, whoever the hell that is. The guy on the motorcycle. Playoffs. That's for playoffs.
Wait, what about 2021 outrights? No.
These are Super Bowl.
Oh, wait, they're down.
Conference
division.
outrights and division outrights. Okay, cool. So you got AFC East. You got the Jets with like fat like 11,000.
Baltimore's plus 115. Take that. Indianapolis is plus 100. Take that. And
the tough thing is dealing with injury is the biggest problem.
Honestly, like, go Rams. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it down right here. If you don't want to do that, you can just take the Rams to win the Super. I'm not surprised about that. That, or if you want to just put the house, I think the Steelers like minus 200 to not make the playoffs. Just put the house on them fucking sucking.
My favorite is to look at the regular season records. I love looking at the over.
Yeah, they're usually right. I was looking at something. They're usually really close.
To go 0-17.
Yeah.
The Detroit
Honestly,
Lions,
I looked at
the Jets aren't even on there.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I really actually wouldn't be against putting $5 down on the Texans. I just don't. If the Jets can win 2 games last year, I just don't think adding another game is going to help.
What happens if I parlay?
That's a bad division.
No one goes 0-17 and no one goes 17-0.
I don't think you can parlay that stuff. You can try. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I mean, unless if you got anything, that's about it for me.
No, I don't. Actually, you know what? Just because I can't get shit on for this, take the Mets tonight. Take the Mets tonight. We'll know if I was right by the time you listen to it.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming in, and we'll see you next week. All right. Thank you. And let's go Devils.
All the time.
Never